Now, basketball may be on the minds of many right now, but doctors from around the country are in Overland Park right now to talk football and the brain injuries associated with it. 41 Action News reporter Josh Helmuth spoke with them to find out, is the sport safe? What do they say?
Well, the answer is complicated, as you can only imagine. Just last week, 24-year-old linebacker Chris Borland retired after only 1 year with the 49ers. He had to pay the team back nearly $500,000 just because he didn't want his brain to look like that.
Nearly 200 professionals gathered at KU's Edwards campus today discussing brain trauma.
It should not be a surprise that the brain can undergo chronic degenerative changes just like the body would.
Among topics discussed, football.
There are certain parameters I would require for my boys to play football.
Dr. Wackerly says his boys would only be allowed to play football if they were properly sized, coached, trained, and fitted with the best equipment. Still, there would be extreme caution.
We just don't know if there's a true cause and effect.
These doctors say the younger the athlete, the more danger.
What we worry about with those young kids is if they're starting that young, how many hits are they sustaining as they go up through the years?
Dirk Vandiver represents the family of Javon Belcher, the late Chiefs player who suffered from chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or CTE.
You don't remember what 2 + 2 is. That's important.
He says football would be a no-go for his son as well.
The younger you start, the worse it is. So you're talking about Pop Warner, you're talking about a lot of areas, and I would be very strong about that.
While there are no current markers to indicate if someone has CTE while they're still alive, doctors say they still support football as long as players are treated properly.
As long as students report any concussion symptoms and it's managed correctly, it should be a safe sport.
Doctors hope to find out if subconcussive hits add up over time to equal severe brain trauma. A 2008 study said more than half of concussions in high school sports were football related, but the injury is popping up in soccer now as well. Josh Helmuth, 41 Action News.